Welcome to episode number 4 of my Hardcore Iron Man Progress series. Before getting into progress clips, I figured I would lay out my ideal goals for the account in the short term, maybe the next month or so worth of goals. Starting off, number 1 goal is getting to 80 Slayer. That's really important because I need herb seeds pronto. Herbs are by far the hardest thing to get on an Iron Man at low Slayer and low thieving because there just aren't that many ways to get seeds unless you have neck rails unlocked or you can not fail master farmers. So those are my main 2 goals right now. Is I want to get to 80 Slayer. I'm hoping to pick up a D left half from Slayer on my way to 80, so that way I can do the arty hard. Transitioning into that, I want to get to 94 thieving, that way I never fail master farmers with the arty hard diary completed. So that will only take me maybe a day or 2 of thieving, but the arty hard has a requirement of making a death rune, and unfortunately getting a death rune on an Iron Man, or correction, getting the death talisman on Iron Man is kind of a pain in the butt without 90 Slayer. Needless to say, I will do the quest, but I have to worry about getting 65 rune crafting first. I don't think I'm going to train rune crafting until I at least get 94 thieving and 80 Slayer, but who knows, maybe I can find time to get the pure S, or maybe I'll just get it from Slayer. Another goal I had for the account that I really want to rush is 77 magic. I really want to get the better birdhouses, and to do that I need 75 crafting to make the magic birdhouses. Unfortunately, to train crafting, you need the glass make spell. It's the only way that's really efficient for Iron Men, and I can't do charters where I have to wizard bomb every time. It's just kind of annoying to do that, and I'd rather just get the magic levels. Last but not least, I do want to end up getting a dragon axe, so the next time I get a Dagannoth task, I'm probably going to mage some Rex, and I'm not really too worried. I've killed a lot of Dagannoth kings before, and I'll probably just camp Rex with Prey Mage on the entire time. So I'm not too worried about that. I have noticed some world lag the last couple days, but not enough to deter me from doing it. Just got another superior deja vu with my prayer being low, so hopefully I can prayer flick it. If I fail one prayer flick, I'm definitely gonna tell you. I have no clue how to prayer flick, if you can't already tell. Ugh! Killed him. And nothing. Nah! These are not on the normal drop table, so I did just hit the Ring of Wealth table. This is my 3rd drop of rune javelins. I've had 2 spears and 3 javelins. Still have not gotten a D med or a D left half yet. Kind of annoying, but we'll eventually get one. Finished K4s, did not get a clue scroll again, and of course I get more Hellhounds. It's been like, what, 300, 400, 500 kills without a clue? Like, I don't understand why I haven't gotten a hard clue yet. If you look up hard, there's no clue scroll. So I just have been really unlucky when it comes to getting a hard clue. Well, hopefully we get some on this task and it makes up for the drop rate. Well, complaining to the trick, got a clue scroll on my 2nd kill. Not bad. Okay, so let's see if we can do it. Yep. Got 3 steps into this hard clue, but unfortunately we did get a high wilderness step, so I'm going to go ahead and drop it. Back to Hellhounds. So next hit I should be getting 77 hit points as soon as I hit. Also 94 combat. Very nice. So as I suspected, nobody's here. So let's see if we can do the next step. Ah, nice! Unfortunately, with that step, it's way too crowded right now on the game. It's 8 PM on a Saturday night. So I don't really want to do this step right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and drop it. Really quick, I'm going to do a birdhouse run and then back to Hellhounds. Hopefully we can get a 3rd clue scroll. That'd be awesome. Just finished my Hellhound task, and now 142 trolls. I decided to do this task somewhat inefficiently. I should go and do the Needs Not quest line, so the Fremnik Isles, and kill ice trolls for a Granite shield. But I decided I still wanted a chance at the Granite shield, and
It's only like a 1 in 128 drop from these, so I might as well just kill these. Once I get a Granite Shield from these, I'm gonna switch to the little trolls. And maybe go do the Isles quest. It's something that I have been meaning to do, but I just haven't had a clue scroll step there, so I haven't really bothered. Just got a curve bone from a troll general, so another. I think these are a little bit more XP than the long bones. This might be like 6k con XP. It's just awesome. I love the update to this. You used to get really annoyed when you got these as drops, but now with the greatly increased XP, it's definitely worth your time to turn them in. So of course I was adding the last clip of me getting this as a drop to my Camtasia folder, and I missed getting 82 strength, so 82 strength, did not get a combat, not expected till like 85 strength and a hit point level, so definitely getting closer. I think I'll probably get to like 85 strength and maybe get 75 defense. I don't really know the best build for Ironman because I think I should be focusing more on strength since eventually I'll have a whip which will more efficiently train attack and strength to catch up, or correction, attack and defense to catch up. So I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. I'm just gonna stick to using strength method for now just because I think that that's probably the best. And as I had hoped, I got a Granite Shield. I'm gonna use this whenever I get a Dagonoth King's task, so nice. Very good. And I think it's needed for a clue scroll too, so awesome. Definitely the best shield I have on the account until I can get a D square.
So I made an error in my last clip. I said that the Granite Shield was the best shield I had on the account. I do actually have a Crystal Shield that I achieved last week, but it does not give as much range defense as the Granite Shield. The Granite Shield gives one more, and Granite Shield is free to use. And then compared to a Rune Kite, you'll notice that the range is far less than the Granite. So Granite Shield is definitely best in slot for me at Dagonoth Kings. I got my Granite Shield, so now I'm doing these littler trolls since I don't have the Ice Trolls unlocked. When old school servers first were released, I've played my main since day one of the release of old school, and I was one of the first people to rush to 85 Slayer. I wasn't the first, but I was one of the first 20, I remember, and these were a pretty common task. And I wasn't paying attention, and I ended up dying for everything right over there. And it was funny because there was a guy killing the trolls over in that corner, and he didn't notice I had died, so all of my loot was just sitting right there, and I actually managed to run back and loot everything. And at the time, it was almost a mil worth of stuff, including a god cloak, and I don't even remember, but I remember that it was just a miracle. He was literally sitting right there, and he didn't notice my stuff. So just a fun fact about these trolls. So don't AFK. I'm not gonna AFK too hard here, and got my trusty ring alive just in case.
Troll task completed. Let's see what we get. 136 Bloodvelds. I don't know how to kill these efficiently on my account yet because my magic gear sucks. Or my mage defense gear, rather. Because I'm using blue d'hide and I don't have red d'hide. So I might just go to the catacombs and pray melee against them. Otherwise, this task could be pretty rough.
So I'm only 2k to a Slayer level now, but I decided that I would take a break from Slayer and do a couple Barrows chests. I still really want to replace this rune plate body. I wouldn't mind getting some Arams too, and a Carol's top, or Curl's bow for that matter. Pretty much every Barrows item is an upgrade as long as I don't own it, so it's nice to have that incentive to do Barrows. I'm probably going to try and do it until my Ivan staff is out of charges, just because once it's out of charges, I'm going to recharge it and be ready to do DKs. So this will be chest number 52. I'm only going to record this one unless obviously I get an item, because somebody told me that you're supposed to get around 88%, not 100%. I'm not sure if that's actually true, but I'm going to try that and see how it goes. And nothing. Nice. So I've had two DH tunnels in a row, and I wanted to just show you a method of making sure that you're safe on DH as well as not having to waste prayer pot. DH is obviously the only thing in here you absolutely have to pray on. His max at 1 HP with his melee attack is 68. So obviously you want to pray against him, and unless you're completely maxed, you definitely are going to be praying. And the most safe way to do it, when he's your tunnel, is to force spawn him onto the ladder. So something to keep in mind is after a certain amount of monsters spawn, you'll notice when you go in and out of the doorway that nothing spawns anymore. And I found that I can't get the Barrows brother to spawn once that happens. So what I do is I go up the ladder and I switch worlds and I rinse repeat going in and out of the door until he finally spawns. And you can safe spot him on either angle of the ladder. So just keep this in mind especially if you're a lower level Iron Man and you don't want to waste prayer potions, as well as if you're hardcore, this is definitely the safest way to kill DH in the tunnel. So I managed to get DH a third time in the tunnel. I did the same thing. I had to hop through one world, but just showing that you can safe spot him this way on the ladder too. So you don't need to have him going side to side. Well, this will be the last chest I can do. I actually used up every charge except for one on my staff. So I do believe this is chest number 61. And unfortunately, not a single item in all of the chests I did. I still am about average. I'm a little under the drop right now, but not by much, so I'm not too bothered by this, but it is kind of unfortunate. I really was hoping to get a Barrows item for this episode. Well, time to recharge my Ivan staff. Ugh. Ouch. Oh well. We now have a fully charged Ivan staff ready for Dagonoth Rex.
I got asked to show how I get the seeds for birdhouses. So what I do is I go to Draenor, and you buy the Yanilian, the barley, the Asgarnian, and the hammerstone seeds. And usually what I'm trying to look for is worlds that have full stocks, because usually all of those worlds in a row will all be full. So if I look here, it's not full. The first world I was in had a 50 or 50 something was full. So I'm going to go and check 50 down that. And what I do is I just go until the logout limit. Obviously the later at night it is, the better it is. So yeah, here's a full world. And the later at night it is, the better it is. These seeds don't work, so don't bother buying them. Just the barley, the hammerstone, the Asgarnian, and the Yanilian. So as soon as this Bloodveld dies, that'll be 71 Slayer, so one more level until Wyverns.
Just got a superior Bloodveld, 4,000 Slayer XP. And Dark Totem, but no special drop.
I don't think that the old Bloodvelds could drop clue scrolls, because I've done like 40 million total Slayer XP and I've never seen a Bloodveld drop a clue, so I guess it's only the mutated ones. But nice, got a hard clue. Let's see if we can do it. Yep, can do it.
So the first step of the clue scroll was to go to the Gravedigger above Barrows, so I decided to do a Barrows run, and now we have the clue casket. And we got a unique, that's nice. So I wanted to look up and see if Bloodvelds have always dropped clue scrolls and if I'm just out of my mind, but turns out that on pre-EOC times, so 2011, 2010, they did not drop clue scrolls. And even in this game, they did not drop them for a long time. I'm well aware now that even the normal ones drop clues, but I remember that they changed the drop tables of clue monsters. Ooh. Oh. What do we do? Let's do